What if you could go back in time, to a time when Minecraft was still new, a time when the game was still fresh and developing its look, when Microsoft had no involvement in Minecraft, before the adventure update? What if you could change the future and make Minecraft a different game than it is today? This is Better Than Adventure. So the last time I played this version was, well, I was like 6, so it's about 10 years ago. And I played it in summer camp. For the most part, the version of Minecraft I grew up on was the console and pocket edition version. So I never really played Minecraft beta. I watched YouTubers play it though, so I do have some of that. This mod is a bit different though. It's like Minecraft reimagined. Like, what if they went this direction instead of the other direction, you know? So I'm really excited to start this just for that. So one thing I do know is that in order to craft a bed, I will need cloth. And in this mod, zombies drop cloth. So I'm going to need to kill zombies. So my plan for the series is pretty simple. I want this to be a chill survival series. I don't want to go over the top on editing or anything like that. I want this to be a nice, simple series where you all can go along with me. Maybe I'll build something like a lovely garden, sort of like Stampy. I'm really excited for this because this is sort of my re-interest into Minecraft since I've taken like an 8-month break from playing it. Oh yeah, another thing about this version of Minecraft, in case you all don't know, we don't have sprinting, and there is no hunger bar. When I take health, I just eat, and I instantly heal. I absolutely love that about this version. I think it's amazing. That looks like a cool place over there to build like a cliff house with a view, but also over here is a great place too. Look at that peak. Imagine building a house on that peak. See, I think creepers start to blow up. They do a lot more damage than they used to, and they're utterly terrifying. Oh man, it's nighttime. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Can't run away from them in this version. I think I'm just gonna do the classic dig a hole. So a cool thing about this version, if I press tab, it'll cycle through my inventory. So I can just cycle through and eat this. And I can like sort of organize. See, right now I'm on this row on my hotbar. And then if I cycle through again, I'll go back to this row. So like if I organize my inventory correctly, it makes it really easy to use the inventory. So I'm just gonna wait now until daytime. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to tell it's daytime, but I'm just going to wait. Maybe I can like, ooh, what's this? Iron? No way. Okay. Oh, beta version of Minecraft was actually so much more terrifying than even the deep dark. Honestly, this game is terrifying at night. Probably have enough now, and let's head out. Beautiful day. I want to head over there. I feel like if I head over there, I'll find a nice place to settle down. Boats in this version of Minecraft are way different than modern Minecraft. Let me just show you guys. It's kind of slow, then it starts off faster. And they kind of turn weird, you know? But they go pretty fast, pretty quickly. Ooh, I don't know now. We could literally build a house in this area like this. It'll be like a secret cove sort of house area. So if I build my house up here, I get a nice view of, wow, that terrain. I have to say, honestly, I really, really enjoy the terrain in the beta versions of the game more than the modern terrain generation. I want that nice view, so maybe we chop down this tree and we'll settle down here. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to these older versions, and I'm really gonna enjoy this. Maybe eventually we can start some sort of multiplayer server on this, because honestly, it's genius. I gotta get down there to sleep. Okay, this is gonna be a stupid idea, but I think it just might work. First death. Let's sleep, let's sleep. This terrain just looks and feels so much more like Minecraft. And also, so wow. Whoa, that's a cool way to enter a cave. Oh, and it circles around? What? This would be the perfect place to build a home. Could literally build a natural cave home. Like maybe build some pillars of support. And the entrances, there's 2 entrances. That's so cool. Look at that. I have the supplies, and it's pretty much already a natural open area like this. So it could work. To keep the mods out would be pretty easy. So there's even an upper area up there. This would be such a cool base with some modifications. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah, let's build here. So, be honest, what do you guys think about this version of Minecraft? The older versions, I've always liked them a lot. I've always had this controversial opinion that, for the most part, they're better. And, like, in a really cool way, they are. Wow, that looks really cool. Welcome back. So, it's currently raining right now, as you can hear. But if we just ignore that for a second, I'll show you guys what this looks like. So, from the outside, we have the entrance, and I'm not sure how to make this secure. Originally, I thought I could just put gates here. And then, up here, we have our bed, as you guys saw me come down from. So, I kind of want to make this a small little cozy bedroom. I think it looks really cool. It looks really nice. Over here, if we walk through here, go through the mine like this, and there's the other entrance. So, the thing about this is I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. But maybe we'll add, like, chests and stuff around here, just to make it feel more homey. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. So this will be our first base. But obviously, I plan on building a lot more throughout this entire thing. And I want to explore. I want to learn. But for now, this is just how I have it. I think, honestly, I'm going to have to end it here. We didn't make a ton of progress. But we got some stuff done. And we built a little miniature home here. If you've made it to the end of this video and you comment the word beta, then I'll know you made it to the end. And I will put every single person who comments beta's name. I'll put you guys here. Welcome back. So, it's been about 5-6 days since I released the last episode as of recording. And wow, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you. That's the best performing video I've had in a while. And I'm going to now shout out a couple of people for watching until the end of the video. Shout out to Laser Blazer, Diamond Beyblade, Arksy, Zorb Zephyr, interesting name by the way, Two Candy Heart 7, who is actually a longtime follower of my channel, along with Diamond Beyblade. Flamcam, also a nice person, longtime follower. Catrois, and X Retro X. So, shout out to these 8 people for watching until the very end of my last video and commenting the word beta. Alright, so now I have a lot of catching up to do. So as you guys can tell, there's a lot of things that have changed. First of all, this mod has seasons, and also that's a giant cherry blossom tree I planted. And I can't really demonstrate that right now since it kind of just looks normal, but it's kind of trippy. Second of all, as you can see, I've built upon the base a bit more. It looks a bit different from before. I added a chest here, which is where I keep my signs. I added some furnaces and a crafting table right here to make it look settled in. Right here, I did some mining off camera. And if we walk over here, you can see some visual changes, and I have some storage here, more furnaces, and more crafting tables. Up here, the bedroom has a massive change. First of all, I kind of opened this up a bit. And the bedroom is nice and open now. And still looks cave-like. I went for a cave-like look instead. And as you all can tell, I do have full iron gear now. I'm not going to be mining for a bit now that I have full iron gear, because I don't want to rush this series too much. I'm hoping I won't have diamond gear until like episode 10 or something. But I did want to get iron gear by the second episode, so I did quite a bit of mining off camera, and I mean quite a bit. If we walk down here, this is a very long walk down, since there's no sprinting. I'm still walking. Let me kind of explain. So, you guys have probably noticed by now, where's the stone? What is this? Well, this isn't stone. This is actually granite. Stone in this mod doesn't spawn until you get, like, below whatever this coordinate is. But that's another thing. If I open up my F3 here, you see I don't have access to coordinates yet. I need a compass to have access to coordinates. Anyways, down at this level is where stone starts spawning, and this is where I collected a ton of stone, as you can see. So yeah, I found that really interesting. For a while, I thought maybe they just got rid of the stone, or maybe it only spawned in certain biomes. But no, what they did was they just made it spawn further down. Kind of interesting. If we continue to walk a bit further, and we come here, I have a bit of a mine I started here. Once again, since I don't have a compass yet, I have no idea what Y level this is. So I have no idea where I'm going to find diamonds. And if we walk all the way down here, we'll see this. This is actually mossy, like a mossy stone block. And what's really interesting about it is if you place cobblestone next to it, it makes mossy cobblestone, which is super helpful. This is going to be super helpful for building now that I know how to collect it. And I can make like actual farms of it. And here we are in the caves. I stumbled upon this cave, and I decided to stop mining right here, and I explored this cave. This is where I got most of my materials. It's a pretty massive cave system, but I've lit it all up now, so I'm gonna have to find something new. Most of today's episode won't be exploring. In today's episode, I mostly want to build a couple of things, explain a couple of things, and maybe do a tad bit of exploring. But I really don't want to do a ton of exploring until I get some redstone, make a compass, and have access to coordinates so that I don't lose my base. Now I have to say, I have been pretty busy lately. I've been bombarded with schoolwork since I started the school year, and that means that I haven't been able to record a lot lately. I have a lot of plans for this channel, and one of the main things I have planned right now is I want to revive my Discord. So please, if you feel interested in this community, join my Discord below and help me revive my community. Thank you very much. So anyways, after that self-promo, basically, in today's episode, I want to mine out most of these trees. I want to get rid of pretty much all of them and flatten out this area. I then want to start a sort of town. I have a lot of plans. Like, I want to build a dirt pantheon just because I can after watching Jaren's video. And I also want to build right next to it a cobblestone pantheon. And right next to that, a wooden one. Actually, maybe that might not be a good idea, but who knows. I just want to build a couple of different really nice looking pantheon-like bases. I want to build like a village where you can walk around in. But most importantly, today's episode, I want to just kind of acknowledge a couple of things. So, unfortunately, recently, 2 YouTubers that I really loved watching passed away. Very recently, Tinfoil Chef, a member of Hermitcraft and the oldest member, passed away. And it broke my heart. That man was such a wholesome part of their community and was like, he made videos like it was still 2011, and I loved it. I just loved checking in on his videos. I never watched consistently, but Tinfoil Chef, may you rest in peace. And of course, we all know by now, about 2 months ago, Technoblade passed away. And he was a huge inspiration for many. So I want to build a couple of small village houses to start off these villages, and I want to dedicate them to Tinfoil Chef and Technoblade, because they'll forever be remembered on my Minecraft world, and of course on many others. So yeah, that's what I have planned for today. So I guess at first I have to clear out this area and mine as many trees as I can. Welcome back. So it's been about 2 hours. Yeah, I said that. I spent 2 hours cleaning this out and flattening it so that I could start a little town slash place here that I want to build. But I still haven't built anything yet, and I'm getting low on time. I want to build, as I mentioned before, 2 houses dedicated to some of my favorite YouTubers, Technoblade and Tinfoil Chef. I want to build Technoblade's house out of these pink wooden planks and Tinfoil Chef's house out of these white wooden planks. I'm gonna start with Techno's first. Alright, so these houses are actually, I built them on a multiplayer server before this. And they're kind of big, but basically they go in a 5x5 formation. Like so. And then they go for upwards, like so. I'll add the windows and everything later. Alright, then we use these to add some depth, like so. And over here, like so. And we connect them like so. And we do over here. Drink something every time I say so. I guarantee you'll need to pee. So, now that we have the general size of the builds like this, first of all, I'm gonna make sure that I build right here is the entrance, and right here is a window. Right here is a window, and here, and here. It's got an open, nice view, and it's got a really nice view. I want these houses right here. They're going to be sitting next to each other, and they're going to have nice views. Alright, so basically, I'm just going to place blocks like this, going across, like this, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well until we get a roof. You know, on the bright side, since this is such an early version of Minecraft, there's no upside down stairs, so I don't have to worry about placing them upside down. So while I'm building this, I'm gonna have to ask you guys for some help. Basically, I need some building ideas. I'm not a very creative person at heart, so I can't come up with ideas on my own. I normally search Reddit for them, actually. So I really want you guys to give me some unique and creative building ideas, and I will even credit you, and I will put your name on the build that I build. I just want you guys to comment and give me some nice build ideas so that I can have them to build on this world, and so that I can have lots of nice and beautiful builds on this world. So yeah, in the comments, tell me what you would like me to build, and maybe I'll build it. The roof is finished. So the roof of my houses are normally looking like this. And we don't have the door yet, nor do we have the sand for the windows. But that's the basics done. It's definitely getting dark, so I'm gonna head over to bed, and I will cut to when I have the stuff needed to complete the other base. Welcome back! So, I finished the building, and I really like how it turned out. It has that sort of nostalgic look to it, you know? Okay, these cows are really annoying. Like, actually, they make the most annoying sound in the world in this version. And they spawn so much, they don't drop anything useful. I can't use leather right now at all, and they drop so much of it. Anyways, back to the build. This build will be dedicated specifically to Technoblade, because he was a big role model to me and many other people. I wanted to kind of include him in this series, and I wanted to put him here. I know it's been a bit since he passed away, but I still think of him almost every single time I record a video. And now I'm gonna move on to building a house for a more recent unfortunate death. TFC is a member of Hermitcraft, or he was. He sadly passed away recently. He was the oldest member of Hermitcraft, or the oldest known at least, and had been playing Hermitcraft since, I believe, Season 1. He had simple videos, there was basically no editing to them, and he had basically no thumbnail. He did them purely for fun, and only a couple months ago hit 100,000 subscribers. So I wanted to build a house and memorial of him right next to my Technoblade one, because they both were a big part of my Minecraft life. And yeah, I don't have many explanation for it. All right, so I guess I should get to building the TFC one now. Rest in peace, Technoblade. Rest in peace, Tinfoil Chef. Alright, so now it's that time of the video again. If you've made it this far into the video, I want you to comment 1.7.3, and I will put your name, instead of over there, I will use the white signs made by birchwood, and I will put your name on a little wall that I'm going to build in the village. Welcome back, everyone. It has been about 5 days since I released the last episode, and I want to say thank you all so much for the amount of support. I really can't be any more grateful. I'm down here in the mines, very, very far down. I got a compass, and I'm at Y31, so I'm pretty far down. And check this out. It's basalt, so it's like deep slate in a lot of ways. And I have a lot to catch you guys up on, so how about we go up? We made it! So, the first thing I need to do is I need to add more of you to the wall, but a different wall. This wall is for last episode. That wall is for this episode. I literally built a statue, and I'm going to be putting everyone who commented 1.7.3 on this wall, so thank you all very much. Diamond Beyblade, Zapper, Flamcam, 2 Candy Heart 7, Shadow Shark PvP, Emilru, Laser Blazer, Jinxie Havoc, Hikari, Catrois, and Quiz 2020. Seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough for the amount of support you've given me. That is a lot of people to watch until the end of the video. So to start off, as you guys saw, I was coming down from the mine there. I have done a lot of mining, and I want to build our nether portal this episode, and it's going to go right here. You can see I've left an outline like that. It's going to go right here. I also want to build a statue up there. I have other plans, like I want to build more houses. Whoo boy, do we have a lot to build, so I might as well get right into building this. I have a screenshot from my creative test world where I built this statue. Oh, and once again, I didn't build these statues on my own. They're not really my original idea. I found them on the internet. Unfortunately, I'm not sure where they originated, but I just found pictures of them on Google. But yeah, I'm gonna build another statue right here and one up there. So I'll get into building that. And so it's finished. I got that done pretty quickly, honestly. It took a little bit of finicking, and honestly, I really like how it turned out. It kind of looks like this dude's leg is broken if you look at it from the side, but from the front, it looks really cool. So that's all that counts. If you guys have any suggestions for anything you'd like to see me build in the nether, let me know. This is currently what our nether situation looks like. It's honestly pretty dire. We don't have a lot here. Oh my god, the nether portal is so loud. If you guys have any nether build suggestions, let me know. So I'm gonna head back now, because I'm honestly kind of fearful of the nether. God, that's loud. Honestly, I kind of wish I didn't do that as the first thing today. But whatever. So now that we have the names here and all of that, I think I want to build more houses. Or I'll build another one of the statues up there. By the way, look at this amazing view from up here. I forgot that I've never shown you guys what up here looks like. There's our spawn over there. So, I just want to say real quickly, my commentary this episode might not be that great. I'm not very focused today, I'm not very into it, but I want to record this episode before I forget. So, I just had to record it. Alright, both of these are done. Now I have that. Now I can actually finish. I just need to get back up there Okay, then we go right here like this, and like this. There we go. I have now built a statue up top here. I did not clutch that. Okay, so that's great. Now we have a statue up there. It's not even seeable from here. Damn it. It sort of is. Alright, so now that I've got the statues done, I want to build another house here, another one there, and a couple around here to sort of finish off the village look that I'm trying to aim for. I finished. This is what the normal house is gonna look like. We have the two special houses here, and this is the normal one. I plan on building this right here, right here, right here, going all around until right here. Then I want to build one down there and one down here, as well as a dock and another dock. I want to flatten out that area, and that's where I'm going to build the Pantheon up there. I might build another statue there. Overall, this is going to turn out to be a nice little area. I'm going to go sleep, and then I think I actually want to collect some food and explore. Look at that! Does that go to the build limiter? What the? Look at this terrain, bro. This wasn't even that far from where we were. We were missing out. The season is fall, so that's why all the trees are orange. This is absolutely insane to me. We missed out on so much. Look at that over there. That cave looks way cooler than the one we built our house in. Now, I'm gonna stay on water for now, because I'm just gonna travel. I don't want to get too lost. Yo, look at that cave. I know that there's some crazy terrain generation the further out we go. And there's some crazy stuff we're missing out on, like dungeons, exposed dungeons, and etc. It's really cool. There's like full-on dungeons in this mod. This is so cool. A lot of this is water, though. Like, whoa. We must be a couple thousand blocks out by now. I have to say, I really wish elytras and stuff like that were added to games so people were forced to use transportation like this more. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, if I had an elytra or something like that, I would have explored all this already, and honestly, it would be... The world feels a lot bigger when you don't explore all of it. Look at this snowy area over there with the spruce trees. So we've made it into a completely new biome. This is all frozen over for miles. Look at that. I guess we've hit the end here then, and we should probably head back anyways. But wow, there's a lot of stuff we're missing out on, and a lot of stuff we should explore later. There we go. This is where we're supposed to be. That's a lot of mobs. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Run inside, run inside, run inside. Okay, exploration over. So, one more hit from a skeleton and I'm dead, and I am out of food. I don't think we're gonna be exploring for a while. That was very scary. Like, very, very scary. I really don't think I'll ever want to do that again. And, oh shit. No, 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 don't hit me, don't hit me! I can't even hit him back, my sword broke. Ah! Give me my stuff back. Stop! I am losing my patience. If I lose any of my stuff here, I swear to God. I'm telling you guys, beta version of Minecraft is like 10 times harder than normal Minecraft. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I nearly had a heart attack there. I am sorry, I got very mad. I'm gonna go rebuild some gear, and I'll be right back. I want to build a dock, so I'm going to grab some stuff and start a dock down below. Down here, I want to build a dock that is diagonal. Yeah, that's gonna be a little hard than a normal dock, but I want to try. I tried on a multiplayer server, and it turned out really good, so I want to try again. That sort of works, but it'll need a bit more work. Honestly, not that bad of a dock, if you ask me. It looks pretty symmetrical, and it turned out pretty good, but I might need to go a bit further. That looks about right. That should work, right? That should work. So, guys, I want you to take a drink every time I say "there we go" in this episode, and I guarantee you, you'll need to pee. That's just gonna be a tradition at this point. That was weird. Anyways, I think this dock turned out pretty good. I like it. Add a couple of boats here. Build another dock over by the spawn area. And a little house there with supplies in case I die without a bed. Over here, we can build another dock on the other side. A little house there with supplies. I want to build an old-fashioned lighthouse. Like, old, nostalgic Minecraft build lighthouse. So that's that dock done. If we think we have enough, which we might. Yeah, we definitely do. We can go down here and build another dock. I clutched! I did it. You saw me do it. You saw me. Oh, I forgot to ask you guys. Do you guys want me to have smooth lighting off? And it looks like this. You can see everything looks like this with smooth lighting off. Or do you want me to have smooth lighting on? Smooth lighting on looks like this. It darkens the dirt a bit. Smooth lighting off looks more nostalgic since it's classic Minecraft, but smooth lighting on looks just well made in general. So let me know, which one do you guys think works best? I wonder if I can make it a wobbly bridge. Like it looks like it's going diagonal, but then it also goes diagonal the other direction as well. This chicken is really annoying me, but I think I'm just gonna ignore it, to be honest. What do you guys think? Does that look weird? I kind of like it. Do you guys? Maybe we should put the chicken out of its misery. Should I put him out of his misery? I'm gonna put him out of his misery. Come here, buddy. I'm sorry. What? He was drowning, and the only way to save him was to kill him. Don't take that out of context. Okay, let's see how this turned out. The odd diagonal bridge. This could work. This could honestly work. It doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of odd. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna stick with it. Let's see how this bridge turned out. Oh, that is really good. I like that a lot, honestly. So I think that's going to have to be it for today's episode. I've kind of just ran out of time, to be honest. I have very limited time for this episode, and we didn't make a lot of progress, but I hope you guys liked what we got done. If you made it to the end of this video, comment the word adventure, and I will put your name on the other side of this wall right there. Welcome back, everyone. I don't have a lot planned for this episode, but first, let's get the names down for people that commented the word adventure last episode. So first we have Zapper, then Catrois, Emil Rue, Shadow Shark PvP, 2 Candy, Heart 7, and the Alice Dragon. Thank you to these people for watching until the end of last video, and a lot of you guys are actually returning viewers, so thank you very, very much to those of you who have commented and watched to the end of the video before. So I didn't do much. I haven't made a ton of progress. The progress I made was I built this house. I think, yes, I built this house and this house, as well as that house and that house. Down here, I built a house next to the dock, and ooh boy, do I have a surprise for you guys. Let me just go sleep real quick. Oh yes, and I built that house right there. So, I said that I was going to build a lighthouse, and I've done that, and here it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I think it looks a lot like a lighthouse. Or at least the nostalgic Minecraft build type of lighthouse, you know? So in today's episode, I'm hoping that I can build something over by spawn over there. I'm also hoping to build a railway system or start on it, and that's about it. I don't have a lot to do this episode, so I'm not even sure if I can consider this a full episode, but I have to get something out. I'm already behind schedule, so enjoy. I want to build a small little hut around spawn so that it's safe, as well as building a dock and some boats. Let's go do that. You know what we could do? We could bring a boat over there and kill ourselves over there so that we have a way back after marking our spot. I think I'm going to do that. That might work best. Yeah, recently I've been kind of uninspired after spending so much time on the first couple of episodes on Better Than Adventure. I've kind of ran out of some ideas, and I appreciate you guys giving me ideas, which, by the way, please give me more, but I still need to come up with some on my own. Alright, right here should be good. We'll leave a boat right here, and we'll go kill ourselves by jumping off of a high spot. Alright, we're down to half health. Now we just need one more jump. There we go. But I broke the bed. What? Well, all of that was useless. So I guess we could start building some sort of railway. It would be a smart and easy way of getting around. Yeah, maybe we could build a railway. It could start right here in this open area. Like, it could start here, go upwards, travel through there. That's gonna take a lot of work, but we could start it. Plus, this will add to the emptiness of the area. So now we have this cool rail system. It goes literally right through like that. What would you guys think of me starting a Skyblock series? I'm thinking of starting one, but I'm not sure if you guys would like it, you know, because it's Skyblock. I'm not sure if any of you remember, but a long time ago, I had a Skyblock live stream series. And I kind of want to return to that, so let me know. Would any of you guys watch that? Yeah, this rail system could add a lot to the world. It might not look super neat, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I want this entire world to be more than just about building and beautifulness. I want it to feel like it's a really cool survival world, you know? So yeah, this series so far has only been a chill series, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't want to go too high quality. I do have some future videos planned and some future higher quality videos planned. You guys might also notice my commentary isn't that great recently in my past couple of videos. And like I said, that's because I'm not very motivated to do much. Right now, I just feel kind of obligated to give you guys something, so that's what these videos are. That's probably not that healthy for my channel, but you guys are enjoying it, and that's what I care about. Alright, we've built quite a bit when it comes to that part of the railway. This is gonna take a hell of an amount of iron to build, but it's possible, and it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna go all the way around to the original spawn area over there, and hopefully around back until it lands right back here. It just seems like a really fun idea, you know? Let's see. This is the guidebook for a lot of stuff, by the way. It's like the crafting recipe book. Look at all these colors of wood. Dang. Powered rails require gold? Oh my god, they're gonna be so much more expensive than I thought. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I have a very frequent past of using way too many powered rails. Okay, this is gonna be a little frustrating, but we'll get what we can. Alright, welcome back. It's been a couple of minutes. I had to take a quick break, but it looks like we finished what we can with our current rail system. I actually like how this looks. It gives this sort of tacky look to it. I really like that. Now, let's ride it. I have no idea how safe this is. Oh, we can't even move. Can't move normally. Have to hit here? How do you move a... This is an extended rail, isn't it? Oh shit, it goes quick. It's gone. There it goes. Probably shot at the speed of sound off the railway. That was very quick. Oh my god, it's quick. Whoa. Holy crap, this is quick. We need to use this more often. Look how quick this is. This is such an easy way to get around. Oh my gosh. I thought this was just gonna be a fun little railway system, but the rails must be buffed or something in this mod. They're hella quick. Woo! Look how quick this is. Whoa my god. Look at that. Oh my god. And it turns you automatically in this version. Oh my gosh. That is so quick. Then we just need a stopping mechanism. But at least we know we don't need to use too many powered rails. Oh my goodness. Maybe I just haven't used minecarts in a while, but I don't remember them being this quick. We could test the speed of this now. Oh my god, it's still incredibly quick. What the heck? We removed so many, but it's still so quick. That's so crazy that it's able to go that quick. It's like riding an actual roller coaster. And I'm not sure if maybe I just haven't ridden minecarts in a while, but whenever it turns, it also turns my point of view, my person, like this, which is super cool. I'm not sure if that's exclusively this version, but it feels like it is. Anyways, I think we're out of time for this episode. I know we didn't make a lot of progress, and we didn't do much at all, in fact, but we're going through this very quickly because I'm in a time crunch. So yeah, that's it for this episode. If you made it till the end of this episode, comment the word fast, and I will put your name on this podium here, right over here on this side. Oh, would you look at that? It's snowing outside. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. So, once again, this episode, I don't have a ton planned, and this episode is very late. I'm currently recording this on Wednesday, and I hope to get this out literally by tomorrow. So once again, this is just going to be a chill episode where I don't do a lot, but that's the entire point of this series, ain't it? So first, let's go over to the wall where I will put down some signs for the people that commented the word fast in last episode. We have Zapper, Shadow Shark PvP, Catrois, Two Candy Heart 7, Sane Notch, Polygolf, Brian, and Dylan. Those final two are my classmates and friends at school who won't shut up, so there you go. And actually, a lot of these people here on the wall are returning people from last episode, the episode before, and the episode before that. So thank you guys very much for watching through every episode of this series so far. I think sooner or later I will build a house, statue, or something dedicated to you guys. So you guys might have noticed a few things that are different. I've expanded the railway off camera. I have built some stuff like this to make it seem more supported. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but I thought it looked cool, so I kept it. I moved the railway a bit, kind of changed it a bit so that it enters right there. And, oh boy, I expanded it. I did a lot of work, actually. I did a lot of work to get sponges. And sponges just spawn naturally in the ocean. They spawn as wet sponges, and all I had to do was dry them by cooking them. But yeah, so I got a lot of sponges. But then I realized I didn't need a lot of sponges. So, whoops. And I have a very big surprise for you guys. You might have heard them at the beginning of the episode if you listen carefully. I have two new pets. I found these guys. They spawned in the woods over there while I was building the railway. And they were so adorable, and I just so happened to have some bones on me. So, I tamed them. I want you guys in the comments of this video to name these two pets. It will forever be their names, and I will forever remember them, So whoever names the best names, these two dogs will be named that. Aren't they so adorable? I think they're so cute when they sit here like this, one above the other. It's so cute. Did he just do a twirl? Aww. Alright, so I'll show you guys some of the progress I've made now that you've met my new pet. Let's actually ride the railway over there so I can show you the progress. Here we go. Let's ride the rail. So I added this area where I plan on making a garden. And then if we go down here, I added a stop down here, which is a little turn that is controllable using this lever. And I plan on building a house here for a little rest stop. And if we continue further over here, you can see I've built a lot more over here. And it continues around like this, all the way around over here. There's our lighthouse. It goes down here and through this big tree, which I thought was a nice touch. It feels really cool going through a tree. And down there, to the dark underwater abyss. I really like this. I really like how this turned out. Took a lot of sponges and glass, but we have an underwater railway. And I think that's cool. I plan on building sort of a Sandy's home type of thing, you know, from SpongeBob underwater, so I can have an underwater base. And then I also want the railway to come out of the water and lead over to spawn over there, in case I die without a bed, and etc. So it'll be a whole entire rail system that goes around all around our world, hopefully. It's super cool, and I'm really happy with how this underwater portion turned out. It's cool, but also slightly spooky. Eventually, I plan on decorating every one of the interiors of the houses I built over by our base, and of course the lighthouse as well, so give me an ideas for an interior if you'd like me to. I have plenty of stuff to make paintings. Yeah, so I plan on building sort of a secret garden inside of the mountain over there, and once we finish putting all the names on the statue here, all of the names will go inside of the secret garden there. Think of it like Stampy's lovely garden, except it's a secret railway going through it, and it'll be really well decorated. Thank you to FlamCam for the idea of a garden. And so also, by the way, I just want to say, I do plan on building paths that go through all the way and around. I'm not sure if we'll do that this episode, maybe. But I think it'll really help spruce up the place. Because if we have paths going all around to everywhere we need, plus a path that heads down here to this dock, and to that dock, it'll be really nice. So yeah, I think I've caught you guys all up, and now we can finally start with the progress. I could continue with doing the underwater railway part over there, but I think first we need to get done with the paths, and in order to do that, I'm gonna need some slabs, and I'm going to need to get rid of all this snow after the snowing. Oh yes, and also, I know I ask you guys to comment a lot of opinions, and I ask you guys questions a lot, and you have to answer in the comments. And I know it just means that you guys have to comment a lot, but don't feel bad for commenting more than once on my videos, and especially if you don't feel like commenting, you do not have to. I don't want to pressure anyone into subscribing. I don't want to pressure anyone to commenting or liking my videos. I used to do that stuff, but I feel like now I should just do what I want and let people enjoy my videos for who I am. So, it looks like the snow is starting to melt, like it's just disappearing pretty quickly actually. So maybe we should just wait for it to disappear. I was gonna use my shovel, but I don't want to waste its durability on that. So I'll go grab some wood and we can make planks. I think I kept my wood over here. Yes, I did. Alright, let's grab this and just convert it all into planks like that. We should have plenty of slabs from this. So for my paths, I plan on using a bunch of slabs, ladders, and dirt paths to make it look really smooth and nice and easy to get around. I think I'm gonna start, I have no plan for how these paths are gonna look, but I think I'm gonna start over here with this. So far so good. I kind of like how this path looks. It looks much better at the start, if he asks me. Like, I really like how it looks right here. But it's still not half bad. It just kind of goes 90 degrees all of a sudden. Well, now that our shovel broke, I should add the slabs and see how it looks. I'm really going for that like 2014 Minecraft look with the slabs and stuff. By the way, I do have some interior to the lighthouse. I don't think I showed you guys. The lighthouse has multiple floors like this. And it also, at the bottom floor, has a crafting table and a bed. So there's a decent amount of stuff in just this lighthouse we could put. Like, this could be entirely storage. There's multiple stories, so entirely storage would make sense. Alright, so my second shovel just broke. And this is how far the path got. Pretty decently far if you ask me, and once we connect it to everything, this can look great. I honestly already really like how it looks from right here. It looks really cool. And if we go further down here, you can see that I made use of the wooden slabs, but we still have way too many. So I made way too many wooden slabs. So it starts from the lighthouse, goes up there, goes around there. It's gonna go around every house. It'll look really nice. It'll connect everything from right here to right there to down on the other side over there. And then the railway will connect everything else. It'll connect right here, underwater, over there. It's really cool, honestly. Alrighty. So, we have to get started in the garden. I have collected some supplies when it comes to garden-related stuff. So, let's get rid of what we have here, and let's see what we've got. We can get some different colored leaves, too. The birch will look really nice to contrast the oak. Boy, this is loud, isn't it? So, I know we're pretty far into the video already, but I would like to ask you guys once again another question. And that is, would you like to see me live stream? I've been really thinking about it, like, hardly, and I really think I want to live stream, but I'd like to know what you guys think, so let me know. Okay, this entire side is dirt, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make this entire side dirt yet. I want to make it feel like this entire thing in here was transformed. Let's go, I made the MLG. Anyways, I'm out of time for today's episode. I'm sorry everyone, I didn't get a lot done, and this episode is very late, so I'm sorry for making you wait. If you've made it to the end of this video, comment the word late, and I will put your name on this part of the statue right here. Your guys' names will be the final names on the statue before we move over to the garden over there. Welcome back, everyone. It is late at night on a Friday, and it has been 2 weeks since the last episode. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for making you guys wait this long. Normally, I try to upload once a week, but apparently I can't even keep that schedule. Anyways, we are now on to the final side of the statue. So those of you who commented the word late last episode are going to be the final people on this statue. We've got Zapper, Shadow Shark PvP, Quiz 2020, Polygolf, The Alice Dragon, Lily K, Christopher Lillis, and Catrois. Thank you to these people for commenting the word late last episode to prove that they watched until the end of the episode. So before I get to a bit of surprise that I have for you guys, I need to catch you guys up because some things may look a bit different to you right now. First of all, you might notice, but I planted some trees. This is so that this place feels a lot more full and a lot less flat. I also replaced the statue that's on top of the hill with one of Mario from the NES game. Also, I've expanded on the pathways, like I make it connect right here. I also made it extend down there. And I overall just made all of the paths basically connect everywhere. Also, I built a couple of 2-story buildings. These are supposed to be like motels in my little village. So each one of these has multiple beds in them. Also, I extended upon the rail system. Here, I'll just show you. I made it go up and around, and the rails go over here like this, and then around there, over there, down through here, and it's gonna go underwater and connect to over there. I'm really happy with how much work I did off camera, and I know it's quite a bit, but that's because I haven't really been able to film. But that doesn't mean I haven't been able to play. Also, check this out. I got the vanilla cape, which is a cape for people who own both Minecraft Bedrock and Java before the merge. And I really like how this cape looks. It just feels like it fits in with this series. I don't know, I like it a lot compared to the migration cape. So I think I pretty quickly caught you guys up. Now I have a bit of surprise for you guys. I'm going to be naming houses after the people who commented and waited until the end of the video. Basically anyone who commented the special word every episode, I'm going to be putting their names down. It doesn't have to be every episode, it just has to be quite often. So to start with, I'm gonna go with Zapper since he's done it every episode. Zapper, this is now your house. It's named after you. Next, we have Shadow Shark PvP. He has also commented every episode. Yeah, so now you have a house of your own in this village. Catrois gets this house. And Catrois, I don't know if you're a new viewer or not. I didn't really recognize your name until this series, but you've pretty much watched every episode until the end, so thank you very much. 2 Candy Heart 7 gets this one. Although they haven't commented on every episode, they have commented on most, and I really appreciate their wholesome comments. This one might be a bit biased because they're a friend of mine, but Laser Blazer has commented on quite a few as well, so they also get a house of their own. Diamond Beyblade gets a house. The Alice Dragon gets a house. And finally, Polygolf gets a house because they have also quite frequently commented. So thank you to these people for frequently commenting on my recent videos and really helping revive my channel in general. I really appreciate it. So now we need to talk about what the dogs' names are gonna be. You guys submitted a lot of names for dogs, so it's going to be really hard to choose one, but I've decided on naming my dogs Butter and Jelly. If I get more dogs, I'll use the other name suggestions you guys gave me to name more dogs. But this one up here is Butter, and this one down here is Jelly. Thank you to 2 Candy Heart 7 for those names. I thought they were really cute and wholesome, so those are the names I went with. Alright, now I'm thinking maybe we should start working more on expanding the underwater railway down there. That's a really frustrating to work with, so I've kind of ignored it for a bit. But I want to build Bikini Bottom underwater, so I'm gonna have to eventually get there. Now, of course, I'm going to use a door so that I don't suffocate, as well as things like torches and other things, because those types of methods to breathe underwater do still exist in this version of Minecraft. So I apologize if I don't do a lot this episode. Once again, I'm really crunched on time. I haven't been very focused on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just haven't felt like recording. It's the honest truth. So the stuff you're getting right now, I really hope you like it. Also, I want to ask you guys a question. Are you guys okay with stuff that's more than just Minecraft? Or would you rather me put that on a second channel? I do have another channel I can put it on. I just seriously want to ask you that question. So please answer it in the comments below. Are you okay with me posting videos other than Minecraft on this channel? Alright, here we are at the turning point. And as you guys can see, doing this stuff underwater is not easy. I'm struggling so hard to commentate on this right now because I'm focusing so much on trying to make this look good. Alright guys, I will be right back to you guys, but I feel like I don't want to take up too much storage in my recording because it'll be really hard to edit. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so all that frustrating work is done now. As you can see, I extended it over here and down right there. And you can barely tell, but it ends right there. And I extended the cobblestone over there. I also flattened it a bit and spent way too much time on it. Like, way too much. And unfortunately, I might have to just end this episode right here. I know it's a bit disappointing to most of you guys that I didn't get a ton done, but I kind of like the slow progress of this series. This is a chill series for you and me. Comment the word water because I spent so much time underwater this episode. If you comment the word water, you will be in my next video, and you will be the first people to be in the garden that is inside the mountain. Welcome back, everyone. It has been about a week since the last episode, and I am once again behind schedule. So I'm sorry if this video also seems a bit rushed. But let's get up here, and I'm going to be putting the first couple of people into the sign garden. So, to start, we have Just Polygolf YT, The Alice Dragon, Zapper, Diamond Beyblade, Christopher Lillis, Sauna, Quiz 2020, Shadow Shark PvP, Catrois, and 2 Candy Heart 7. A huge thank you to the 10 of you that watched until the end of the video last video. That's quite a bit of people, though. Thank you very, very much. Alright, now that we have the first 10 people of the sign garden down, let's discuss what we're going to be doing this episode. So, because it's now spooky season in October, I think what I want to do first is I want to place these jack-o'-lanterns just all around my base. I know it's not a lot, but it just adds a tiny bit of spooky aesthetic, you know what I mean? So we can start with the first one, just right here like that. And I have some fences to like raise them if I want to, so I can walk over here and I can place one right here like this. Boom, spooky jack-o'-lantern. So for the most part, I want to get some over here as well. Like we can get one down right over here, maybe. Just like that. Boom, spooky jack-o'-lantern. We can get one down right here. Spooky jack-o'-lantern. How about right here? Boom, spooky jack-o'-lantern. Over down here, we can place one. Spooky jack-o'-lantern. Can place a random one right here. And then one down right here, maybe. And the final one we can place right here. That's our jack-o'-lanterns placed. I just kind of spread them out a bit, and now that it's spooky season, we got some jack-o'-lanterns. If you guys can't tell, I do enjoy doing some pixel art, so maybe next episode we can do some spooky pixel art. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to catch you guys up on a bit, because I have done some changes. Nothing is immediately noticeable, but if we go up here, you'll notice some changes pretty much almost immediately. I built this Greek-like build just because I was bored. I'm really happy with how it turned out using a bunch of reference images. I think it looks really nice. I'm not sure what you call these. These aren't pantheons, because pantheons have this circle in the back. So I forget what you call this. but it's a Greek build if I remember correctly. And I put this statue, the one that used to be up where Mario is, I put this right here in the center of the statue, in the center of the Greek build. And it looks really good. I like how this looks from afar and up close. Like, it's just a nice little thing that I built here because I had the time. And if we follow these tracks and we go around here, you'll notice that the lighthouse looks a bit different. And I tried to make it less like... I tried to make it less like a pickle, if you know what I mean. It looks a bit better now, but I still can't unsee it. But at least it has a roof now. If we go over here, you get a really nice view of the Greek build. I think it looks really cool. And here's where you'll notice the biggest change. You can see that I definitely expanded upon the glass. Now we have multiple entrances into the water area, and I like that. I'm also going to have one coming out over there. And also eventually over there. It's just kind of like an underwater transport system. I really like it. And it looks really cool too underwater. This area over here is where I kind of plan to build a mini Bikini Bottom. Starting with Sandy's house. And it'll be kind of like a little pit stop underwater basically. And this is a lot of glass, by the way. This is very expensive. Yeah, I have some big underwater plans for this. And so far, it's looking really nice. You know, I just want to comment on the fact that we've made so much progress in the last couple of episodes. And I'm really happy with how this world has turned out so far. It looks really well lived in, if you know what I mean. And it looks like someone has built like an entire settlement here, basically. This is probably the most progress I've ever made in a survival world, and it's all because of you guys. If it weren't for you guys commenting all the different words every episode, I honestly wouldn't have made it this far in the series. I would have given up. In fact, there's times where I feel like I should just give up, but I keep going for you guys. And I'm really happy with how this looks. If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't have what we have right now. So, thank you. And you know, I've got a bit of a question for you guys. Would you be okay if I post virtual reality content here? As some of you know, for about 8 months straight, all I did was VR YouTube shorts. And that means that there's some people in my audience who enjoy virtual reality. So I've just gotta ask the question. Are you guys okay if I post videos for those audience as well as you guys? It kind of splits my audience a bit, but to be honest, I don't care. I really just want to be able to share my virtual reality content because there's this new game that recently released called Bone Lab that I think has some immense VR potential. Okay, now I need to figure out what else to do. Alright, so after a bit of thinking, I've decided. I think I'm going to go on a bit of an exploration. I can go exploring in that direction, or maybe even that direction. I think what I'm aiming to find from this exploration is mostly cactus. I'm in dire need of green dye, and we have plenty of sand here, and also double tall grass. Double tall grass will get us seeds, and we can finally start a wheat farm from that. So, let's head out in that direction. We don't have a ton to lose, so let's do it. Yep, all I need to do is head this direction for miles to come. And hopefully we find what we need. Ooh, what's this? This is new terrain. And I know what this is. Is this a mesa? It sure seems like it. The grass looks different. Spin effects. What does it drop anything? Doesn't seem like it does. Spin effects. Spin effects. What is spin effects, bruh? Alrighty, we stopped and grabbed some spin effects, which is a new thing. And I wanted to travel over here because I saw... What is this? What are you? Eucalyptics. Eucalyptus. Wow. Okay, so another modded tree. What does the wood for eucalyptus? Oh, that's amazing. I would like a sapling for eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, please. For some reason, I'm struggling to say eucalyptus. Is there a dungeon poking out? Is that a dungeon? There's a dungeon over here. This might be a little dangerous. But from what I've seen when playing multiplayer, this dungeon... Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Thank goodness it's not nighttime. What the heck is that? I don't want to bother to look. A spike trap. This is crazy. Why isn't there any of these near me? Okay, I'm kind of scared what that is. It's literally got a death symbol on it. What is that? Arrows, okay. What? Okay, I need to grab you right now. What are you? A motion sensor. Okay, this is revolutionary. For a while, I've been playing this like it's not modded, but I think starting today, we've got stuff in here that is changing our thoughts on this forever. Ooh, there's another spike trap. Thank goodness it's the daytime while exploring the... Ooh, another one. God, how creepy is that? Should I even be exploring this for the sake of my own well-being? This is only the exposed parts. Is this another trap? Yes, it is. I will take the cobwebs. It's spooky season, and these cobwebs are very helpful for that. Mossy polished stone bricks. Should we head down there? Oh, this is gonna be our death. Ooh, my goodness. It's unlit. I see this. Crude steel and a golden quiver. Okay, we're actually finding decent stuff in here. And this is pretty cool. We should sleep first. That spooky noise we just got does not help. Oh shit. Oh, that scared the shit out of me with the noise it made. Is that a spider? Oh. Oh, it's a... You know, collecting some of those spikes might be very helpful. Holy shit, I just absolutely keep getting jump scared by mob noises for some reason. Ooh, it's another trap. Motion sensors could be very helpful. Eee. This is gonna be the death of me. Oh my god. Let's get the hell out of here. Well, we didn't get the stuff we wanted, like, at all. So maybe we should keep exploring? But at the same time, we have decent stuff. Look at this, a golden quiver. Does this go right here? Oh my goodness. Now how does it work? I don't know how it works, but we got a golden quiver. I want to collect some of those spikes, but it might be a little too risque. These are kind of like the spikes from the 1.18 cave update, where you take more damage when you fall, but they're like way more deadly than that. These will be super helpful in creating a mob farm, as we just saw, so hopefully we can create an amazing mob farm with this stuff. We'll find out how to craft these later, but for now it's good to just collect them like this. Well, we explored that place as much as we wanted to. We're too far from home to do anything riskier than that. But let's explore a bit further. We have done a ton more exploration this episode than basically ever before on this channel. And as you guys can see, the reason I don't explore much is just because basically I'm a pussy. I'm absolutely scared of exploration, and I don't know why I'm scared of Minecraft, but I'm scared of Minecraft. Oh, that is so cool. Do you guys ever go exploring in your survival world, far away from your survival base, and think, man, I wish I built my base over there? Because so far, that's what I've thought. With all these different dungeons, amazing terrain generation out this far, I start thinking to myself, why did I build so close to spawn? There's so much to see. My inventory is full. Should I start heading back? I've been traveling for about 30 minutes now, and we've gone pretty damn far. Probably about 4,000 blocks or so, and there's still no cactus in sight. Okay, so I'm gonna start heading back now, and I'll see you guys there. Ah, home sweet home. We finally made it home. That was a really long boat ride. You guys have no idea how long that took, but that was about another 30 minutes. And that's the farthest we've ever been from our base, which is pretty incredible feat if you ask me. We traveled about 4,300 blocks away from spawn, or at least from our base that is, which is pretty far. 4,300 blocks. That's wow, honestly. We still didn't find any cactus after 4,300 blocks. Well, eventually we're gonna have to find some. But until then... Oh yeah, we didn't even find any 2-block tall grass to get seeds. I just realized. Wow. Until then, what we did get was eucalyptus saplings, spruce saplings, a new trap item, a golden quiver, more gold, bookshelves, crude steel, which I'm gonna have to find out what that is, and motion sensors, which pretty cool, honestly. I'm gonna make a lot of cool redstone stuff out of this. Imagine being able to walk up to a door and it just opens. It's kind of like a skulk sensor, but I guess in a better way, huh? I'm glad I got more gold, because gold is kind of hard to come by, and having more gold means more powered rails, so that's great. 24 pumpkins and 24 cobwebs for more spooky Halloween decoration stuff for this year. And of course we also got some eucalyptus log, which I'll turn into wood right now. That's pretty cool. Orange wood planks. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. We did a ton of exploration and started our spooky season decorating, so for today's comment the word cactus, because that's the one goal we never reached. Like, in today's episode, we never got any cactus, which is kind of sad. So, comment the word cactus, and your name will be the next name to be put on the signs up there inside the mountain. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Better Than Adventure. We're coming close to episode 10, and hoo boy, do I have a bit of a surprise for you guys on episode 10. So, let's get the signs down already. So first, we have Flamcam, then Catrois, Shadow Shark PvP, Zapper, Diamond Beyblade, the Alice Dragon, Polygolf, and Quiz 2020. Alright, so thank you to the 8 people who commented the word cactus last episode. I really appreciate the support, guys. I could use any support I can get, so thank you very much. Also, what do you guys think of this? I really like this quiver we found last episode. I don't know how to use it, like, at all, but I think it looks really cool on my character, so I'm gonna continue wearing it. So I have a tiny bit of things to catch you guys up on. Obviously, I decorated a bit more for Halloween. And if we come back inside, I finally have a set food source because I've finally built a farm. So that's really nice. Now we have bread. Along with that, I got a ton of glass because today I want to start building Sandy's home from SpongeBob underwater. I've already started a bit of it. I have added a couple things to the underwater part here. It's hard to see from this angle, but it now continues all the way. Can you see it? You can barely see it, but it continues all the way over there now. And over here, I added another track that will go through and over there and around the original spawn area and just down in that area over there in general so that I can build more stuff over there. And overall, yeah, the rail system is coming along very well. Honestly, it really makes this place look lived in and connects everything very well. So, the first thing I want to do today is I want to build Butter and Jelly a doghouse, or maybe each of them gets their own. I just want to build them their own little dog houses because they deserve it. They shouldn't just be sitting there. Basically, their houses are going to be made of mostly white wood to look like the classic white colored doghouse. Alright, so let's get building this house. I took this idea from a random Pinterest post that came up on Google. I think the doghouse goes something like this. There we go. Does that look like a doghouse to you guys? I think it does. Yeah, honestly, I really like how this looks. And then I just give them a little floor like this. And that's their little doggo house. I like it. I like it a lot. Then, if we go over here and we grab the fences needed. Yeah, that's a cute little dog house. I don't think it looks bad. Now we just need to add one more. Yeah, there we go. 2 dog houses. Butter and Jelly. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I really like how these turned out. So now we have to go get Butter and Jelly and move them over to their new little homes. Butter, you should be first. Come on. Follow me. This way. There we go. Now I just need to push you into your new home. Just push you into your new little home here. There you go. I hope you two like your new little homes. Don't worry, in the future we'll create really big houses for you. Alright, so we spent that entire day, look, it's getting dark now. We spent that time building them houses, and I think it's really cute. I really like how their little dog houses turned out. They're really cute, and I like that they're white. Not sure about you guys, when I think of a dog house, I think of the color white. Okay, now that we have all that done, we should probably go check up on the underwater area, shouldn't we? Now, how about we ride our coaster over to there? That should work. Woo! This is really fast. Look how fast this goes in certain areas. And then it slows down a bit every now and then, but for the most part, this is a very efficient way to travel everywhere. And I like how cool it looks around the world. Let's go down. Now we're underwater. Oh, wrong way. We forgot to flick the switch. Might be a little hard to tell because it's hard to see. But I built the entrance like that. And then you can see Sandy's circular home right here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh my goodness, ouch. Oh, we just took half our health. That hurt. See, you can see better when I do it this way. It's a bit dark. Let's For now, let's turn up the gamma all the way up. There we go. Now you guys can see just a bit better. So I've never built something this big underwater in my entirety of my Minecraft career, like ever. I barely ever build underwater, and when I do, I normally build pretty small because building pretty big underwater is pretty hard. So the reason I haven't started the spooky season decorating is because, well, I don't have a lot to build, I'm not gonna lie. I need you guys' suggestions. What should I build for Halloween? As you can tell, I'm not very great at commentary when building, but I also don't have a lot to film this episode. Let's head back up to the surface. It looks like we're fully out of glass, and we were on the final layer too. So, I have a bit of an announcement, and this is not good news. I'm running out of motivation. I have no motivation to record. I have no motivation to play Minecraft. I have no motivation to do basically anything right now in my life. It's kind of sad if you really think about it. And so I need some motivation. Whether it's from you guys telling me to record more Minecraft, giving me building ideas, giving me series ideas. You could tell me virtual reality or other gaming ideas that you want to see. I just need to be able to film more content. I don't want to let this channel die again, so I will continue uploading. But right now, making YouTube videos feels like homework. And I don't want it to feel that way. So please, you all, just tell me below your ideas and stuff. Give me ideas. I need more inspiration. I need stuff to do. Alright, now I think we have enough sand to head back. Now I just have to smelt it and we can finally finish building Sandy's home. So, while the sand is smelting into glass, I'm going to just sit here and let it smelt. So, I'll be right back when all this is finished. Alright, we've got plenty of glass now, so let's head over and finish Sandy's home. I'm actually really excited to finally finish this. I've been putting it off for a while, but it honestly wasn't too frustrating. I really hope I didn't screw something up, but knowing me, I probably did. So, bit of an update while we head over to Sandy's home here. I do plan on posting other content than just Minecraft. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to for me, since basically all I've ever done is either Minecraft or one other topic. But basically, I really want to start filming some VR videos as well as other content similar to that. Making videos in VR is kind of hard, so for the most part, I think I'm gonna stick with YouTube Shorts when it comes to VR content. But still, that's pretty cool, and yeah, I do want to return back to YouTube Shorts. I think that it's a great way to grow a certain fan base and kind of separate my fan base in a way really easily. You know what I mean? If I want to make full VR content, I do have a channel dedicated to VR that I can use for that. So maybe I'll use it just for VR. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna use these doors as normal doors. Here. And here. But later, I'm definitely going to replace these with, like, iron or something that fits Sandy's house a lot better. You know, I haven't watched SpongeBob in multiple years, but just based off the pictures, I think this looks like Sandy's home. I don't know about you guys, but I really like how it turned out. It looks more like an igloo than it does a dome, but we couldn't have done much better, so yeah. It's very spacious too, so if we build or plant a tree and let it grow, and maybe we can get some grass in here, it won't look that bad. Yeah, it won't. This is all stuff for future me to decide. I have finally finished what I set out to finish, so let's head back up. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today's episode. We didn't get too much done, but That's pretty much the motto of this series now, huh? So, if you've made it to the end of the video, comment the word Sandy because we built Sandy's home. Comment the word Sandy and your name will be the next name inside of the sign garden in the mountain. Also, if you guys have made it to the end of the video, can you answer this question? What should we call the sign garden? Should it just be called the sign garden in the mountain, mountain garden? What should we call it? Let me know. Anyways, comment the word Sandy if you've made it to the end of the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. Let's head up to the sign wall over here. And today we have a couple of people who haven't been on the sign wall before, so welcome to those people. First up is Diamond Beyblade, Catrois, Vacky Chillin', Polygolf, Zapper, Shadow Shark PvP, The Alice Dragon, Quiz 2020, Power Nest, and Logcrosoft 2. A big thank you to these 10 people for watching until the end of the last video. Now, let's get straight right into what we're going to be doing today. I really apologize, guys, because I never got out last week's episode. And I mean, like, never. I never posted it at all, and I'm very sorry for that. Today, though, I want to spice up our oceans a bit. And what I mean by that is that I want to be able to build a couple of boats on our ocean to make our oceans feel just as lively as our base. I'm going to build a couple of really big trade-like ships over around here. I'm going to build some rafts, and I'm going to build some smaller ships. So, today I wanted to just spice up our oceans with some nice ships. We can build a couple of small ships, including one near the dock over here. It'll be really lively. I don't think I'm gonna get that all done in today's episode, but I'm gonna start with building ships. So today, my main plan is to build some boats, and I really want to build a giant trade ship. But right now, I can't build a giant trade ship because I don't have all the materials for it. So I'm going to start off with building some small boat designs that I made myself in my creative test world. Let's go check out these builds in my creative test world, and then I can build them here in the water to kind of lively up the water a bit. I'll see you there. So, welcome to my creative test world. These are the two boats I have. This is going to be a raft. It's going to have water around it right here, and it's very simple, but from far away, it will add some liveliness to our world. This is the more complex boat that I built myself, and I'm really proud of it. It looks like a smaller boat, like something Zoro and Luffy sailed off of at the beginning of One Piece. So I think I'm going to build this a bit more than the raft, but we have to have a couple of rafts in there, you know? I'm going to need to get the spruce that we collected a couple episodes ago, some more wood, and some wool. This isn't a very expensive build, so hopefully I'm able to build this. So, I'm going to put a cut right here where we cut directly to this build being in Better Than Adventure. In 3, 2, 1. That was 1 month ago. It has been an entire month since the last time I made anything on this world. I'm sorry, guys. But on the bright side, a month ago I finished this build as well as added that, and there's another ship over there. Now, this is great, and we've finally made some progress. So, that's nice. But now, I really want to build a giant, almost sort of trade ship, and it's going to be facing that way. It's going to take a lot of wood to do, but I do think it's possible. Alright, so as you guys know, my upload schedule hasn't been that great, and I haven't been able to keep up weekly uploads. So, I've come up with a plan. Instead of keeping up with weekly uploads, I'm going to schedule my uploads. Basically meaning what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record 4 or 5 Better Than Adventure episodes all together in advance. Then I'm gonna edit them, and I'm going to schedule them. All of them will be scheduled to release like every Monday for like those next 5 weeks. That gives me like a 5 week break where I can, a 4 or 5 week break where I can basically just do whatever I want. I can make my VR stuff, I can do other videos, I can make YouTube shorts, I can do whatever I want in those weeks and not have to worry about my upload schedule. That gives me plenty of time to do off-camera work, as well as plenty of time to do other work, and honestly, it'll keep up my schedule. I can't guarantee I'm gonna even do that though, because unfortunately, I have to admit, I've lost interest. When I started this series, it reinterested my interest in Minecraft. This entire series is the only reason I still play Minecraft single player. I've done almost everything I've ever wanted to in this world, and while every now and then there's something I want to build, I don't feel like recording it. But I can't quit, and I won't quit. I don't think I ever will quit. It will always be in the back of my head, and I never will quit. It's always nagging me there in the back of my head. So to be completely honest with you guys, some of these episodes probably won't make it, and I'm not even sure if I can do my scheduled schedule. But I'm going to try my best to get this out to you guys, since I know there are people out there that actually enjoy my videos and actually want to see more. Anyways, unfortunately, this episode has been incredibly short because I'm short on time, and this episode was supposed to be recorded and posted a month ago. But now it's November 27th, and I still haven't posted it. Next episode, I have a tiny bit of a surprise for you guys. Episode 10 is when I will hopefully be doing something big. But until then, I will see you all later. And hopefully we finish the projects we have on hold. You know what? If you've made it until the end of this video, comment the word November. Because it took me all of November to upload this freaking episode. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. That's right, I'm back. Well, sort of. First of all, I have 23 names to put on the sign wall. After all, it's been nearly a year since the last episode. Not only that, but boy do I have a lot to update you guys on. Now, without further ado, let's get into each individual sign. First up, we have Sailor Morph. Next, we have Xander Woods. Then we have Lime the Femboy, William McNally, Zierin. Thanks for binging, by the way. Boss _ Shields. Boy, do you guys have some weird usernames. Awake List. Thanks for binging, by the way. Televisetma. Snail Bad Nike Enjoyer, Worsloth, Exevious, Oversized Pringle Toe, I'm Just Igor, Not a Human, Nickel Flipper, Polygolf, Quiz 2020, Zapper, Caminence, Bored with ADHD, Sosuke Studios, Munchkin King, and finally, Turaz. That was a lot of names. Hopefully, I got everyone's names right. I was kind of in a rush when I wrote them down. After all, there was 23 of you guys this time around. So, without further ado, let's get into the plans for this series as well as this episode. First of all, it is 9:30 p.m., so I apologize if my commentary seems off. That, and I haven't recorded for Better Than Adventure in almost a year, so yeah, my commentary is gonna be off. First things first, you might notice that the video seems a bit crisper, or that the audio seems a little different. That is because I have changed my setup. I am actually now running an RTX 3060 with a Ryzen 5 3600 and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, which is a huge upgrade from my previous 2014 i7 system. This also means that I have started on my VR channel again, so if you would like to see some virtual reality content, please go check that out in the description. So besides that, let's quickly talk about what we plan for this episode. I'm going to build a trade chip. Oh, by the way, I built that. Episode 10. I thought it was cool. Every milestone, every episode milestone, I will build another one of these here. So there's the episode 10 one, and the next one will probably be episode 50. There's a lot I need to do and complete in this series, but besides that, I do also have another series, Foundations SMP, which I play with my friends. So if you like modern Minecraft SMPs, please go check it out. With that being said, I have one big surprise for you guys that I mentioned in previous episodes. The reason this episode is such a big episode. You see, I have a valuables chest. I've been mining a lot to get the iron needed for the minecarts. In the meantime, I've also found lapis, I've found obsidian, and I've found diamonds. I did not want this series to progress super fast. I wanted to wait until episode 10 before I got diamond gear. Let's start with the helmet. Next, let's get the chest plate. After that, we have the leggings. And finally, we have the boots. Here we are, in full shiny diamond armor. First up, the diamond pick, which I do really need as I'm running a stone one. Next up, the diamond axe, which I will definitely be needing as I build this trade ship. After that, we have the diamond sword, amazing for protection. And I was going to craft a diamond shovel, but I feel like that's not needed. Well, now we officially have diamond gear, and boy is it nice. So, in case you're wondering, the tutorial I will be using to build the trade ship is by Madnez64. It is an 11-year-old Minecraft tutorial. The tutorial will be linked in the comments and hopefully in the corner, as this is not my original build because I'm not that great of a builder. Also, I thought that following an old 11-year-old tutorial would be really nostalgic, so I figured why not. Alright, so while I'm in here, I kind of just want to go over some other general plans. I have taken some of you guys' suggestions and written them down in a Google Doc. I have tons of different build plans. I have a castle, I have an ark, kind of inspired by Mog Swamp's ark, which will hold all of our pigs and cows and sheep. I will decorate all of the different village houses to be individual roles. And most importantly, I will expand on our little world roller coaster. There's so much planned and so little time to do it. So without further ado, we should probably get started on the trade ship build. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes, and following the tutorial by Madnez64, I have this so far, which is looking pretty good. I changed one major thing from his tutorial, and that was I mixed in the brown wooden planks from the spruce trees, specifically on the underwater part. Besides that, I'm following his tutorial to a T. Alright, looking good so far. Alright, I'd say we're about like 85% of the way now. You can definitely see the ship forming. This is a really good build tutorial. Alright, now that we're finally done with this build, that's going to be it for this video. I know this video wasn't too long, but there's so much stuff I have to share with you guys, so please keep an eye on the pinned comment, and if you made it this far into this video, please comment back, baby, in the comments below so that I know you made it this far, and you will make it into the sign garden next episode. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. Ooh boy, am I glad to be back again. This time, we have 5 people to add to the sign garden, and this episode is a very special one for me. So, I really hope you guys like it as well. First up, we have Parallax Astro, then the one and only Polygolf, Snail Badnik Enjoyer, Quadrilige, and Quiz 2020. Big thank you to these 5 people for sticking around till the end of last episode, and bigger thank you to you guys for tuning in again after over a year. I want to take a moment right now to just appreciate the amount of times people have watched until the end of the video. Some of these names may be repeats over and over again, but these are all different episodes, and every one of these people watched until the end. That is insane. Every one of these signs in the garden here has someone's name, and that person watched until the end of an episode. Alright, so today's a pretty short episode, and that's because Stampy just released his final Lovely World episode. I was watching it premiere live, and by the end of it, I was absolutely bawling my eyes out. I've never cried so much over a YouTube video before. I can't believe that it's over. For those of you who don't know, it's an obvious thing, but Stampy is probably my biggest inspiration for this series and for all of my other ones. Every single player series I've ever done has been inspired by him. If it's not obvious by the fact that we have a sign garden, my style of commentary, the general feel of this Let's Play, everything is based off of Stampy. I never go over the top in commentary, I never go over the top in editing, I just have fun. So, to commemorate the fact that Lovely World finally had its finale, I'm actually going to be building Stampy's face in my Lovely World this episode. Over there, you can see I've kind of carved out an area, and that is going to be where we put his face. It will forever be marked on that mountain, big and clear, seeable from over here, seeable even on our railway. Seeable even on our railway. Railway. Seeable even on our railway. Railway. I can't say the word railway. What? I just said it then. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I've collected the materials. I built out a sort of model inside of my test world. So now all I've got to do is build it. While I build it, I'll talk about this series, I'll talk about Stampy, and most importantly, I'll talk about you all. I'm just gonna simply take my boat over there, but one thing I want to mention is that I haven't forgotten about our underwater area. Obviously, we built Sandy's dome, but I also want to build SpongeBob's house and Patrick. As well as that, I want to be able to build sort of an animal ark, kind of like Noah's Ark, but I want to build it on the other side of the mountain over there since there's not much over there. I'm also going to be expanding the railway off camera, and eventually, when it's close to finished or when it's got a lot done, I will write it inside of an episode, and that will be a big deal. You can see that so far I have rails going all the way over to here, but I want this railway to be rideable both ways, so I need to make sure I have powered rails where needed. As we head up here, I just want to talk about Stampy a little bit. I started watching Stampy in maybe November or October of 2012. It was shortly after my 6th birthday. Stampy was literally my childhood. I just turned 6, and I found him on YouTube playing on Minecraft. I was like, hey, that's the version I play, because my brother and I played on our old Xbox 360. When I tell you that watching that finale and the music started playing and I started bawling, I mean it. I've never cried like that. If you haven't seen his final episode, I really suggest you do. It was just such a great way to end a series. So, I'm building sort of a Stampy mural. I'm gonna be building a pixel art of his face that sticks out. So in order to do that, we have to start with these pumpkins on both sides like this. Stampy's face is symmetrical, so it's actually really simple to build. Thanks to the Better Than Adventure mod, I have plenty of different colors I can use to build his face without having to only use the wool. This is the part that starts sticking out here, like this. And then he has wool on top of here, planks that go like this. And of course it's getting dark. Alright, now we're on to his eyes. I'm going to be using white and black wooden planks for it, like this. This is why I'm glad I'm playing a modded version, because I can do stuff like this. Start to finish this off like this. And there we have it. I think I've officially built Stampy's face in my world. It was a bit of a detour, but I think it was definitely worth it, because without him, this world would not exist. I only have a day to make this episode, as Stampy released his finale episode on Saturday, and this video comes out on Monday. I have a ton of different projects I need to finish, a ton of different projects I need to start on this world. And this world will be a lot of building. Some of you have been asking why I haven't explored the new features or the new update yet. And I am aware that back in August, a new Better Than Adventure update came out. They added stuff like lanterns, and that's awesome. I will eventually start using those things. However, I'm treating this world a lot like Stampy, in the fact that I'm very casual, I don't make a ton of progress, and I like to build. I like to build and I like to interact with you all. Thank you, Stampy, for everything you've done. And thank you, Stampy, for everything you've given us. You've taught us lessons you didn't even know you were teaching, that we didn't even know we needed, like how to be patient, or that hit the target can't be trusted, or that pet dogs are the best pets ever. You've taught us that Minecraft isn't all about the grind. It's not all about 100 days. It's not all about survival SMP. It's not all about mega builds. Minecraft is about the friends you make. Minecraft is about the journey you have. Minecraft is about the builds you make. Minecraft is about having fun in your own unique way. So, from the bottom of everyone's hearts, Stampy, thank you. And with that being said, that's actually going to be it for this episode. It's a very short episode. I just wanted to commemorate Stampy and his lovely world. With that being said, if you've made it until the end of this video, comment lovely, lovely world in the comments below. His world was truly lovely. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. You know, I don't know why, but my commentary has been totally off. I find myself stuttering more and stuff. Anyways, today we have 9 people to put in the sign garden, which is incredible. That's nearly double of last episode. You guys are insane. The fact that all of you are coming back to watch my episodes, and the fact that all of you are watching through like this is just crazy to me. So, first up we have Phantom. Next we have Hazardous FX. Then Quadrilige. Quiz 2020. Snail Badnik Enjoyer. Parallax Astro. Diamond Beyblade. X Smurf 71, and Steve Dumb. Big thank you to these 9 for watching until the end of the last episode. You guys are awesome. Today, I'm planning on doing some classic lava casting. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where you take lava, you pour it down, and then you pour water on top, and then you get rid of the water source, and bam, you have a building made of cobblestone. It basically automatically builds something for you, and I wanted to try that in beta Minecraft because I felt like lava casting is kind of nostalgic, you know? Another thing I want to mention is I once again procrastinated, and I have 1 day to make this episode, so I apologize if it's rushed. That's because it is. Along with this episode, I'm also making a Halloween special and another short video, so I have a lot to do today. Yeah, I feel like over here works perfect. Alright, all I need to do is make sure that the lava doesn't cause a forest fire. I apologize if the audio is weird at all. That's probably because I constantly move my mic. It does mean though that every episode my audio is a little different and it's a little weird. You know, one thing I want to mention to you guys is that these videos, even though they're low effort, they take a lot more time than you think. I know I get them out in a day, but what I'm saying is like I end up cutting a lot of stuff. Each video is normally over 2 hours long, and I cut it down to like 8 minutes. The hardest thing about beta Minecraft is the fact that I can't sprint, but that's also what makes it really fun. It means that everything just feels bigger, you know? With an elytra, I could probably fly across all of this easily, and it wouldn't be that big of a world. But because I don't have one, and I have to walk everywhere, this place feels huge. Oh yeah, one thing I never mentioned to you guys about the Better Than Adventure update that came out in August was that there's mob variants. This cow, normal. This cow is more of a brown color. Look, there's a pig example. This one has like spots of mud on it. We've run out of basalt, which means I have to go back down into the mines and gather some more. Oh yeah, Minecraft, just casually jump scare me. I'm not shook by that, not one bit. Here goes our first cast. Hopefully I filled everything in. Now's the moment of truth to know for sure. We're just gonna sit here and let the lava flow down and do the work for us. And also hopefully a forest fire doesn't start. Now is the unnerving moment of truth. There it goes, all the way down, guys. It went all the way. I feel like that's fine. That should be fine, right? Alright, now as we head down, I'm gonna look for any holes that are at the top, because when I did this in my creative test world, there were a few holes that popped up. I've seen none so far. Ooh, can I survive that? That's 30 blocks. I should die. Okay, I'm gonna just drop some water down. There it is. Okay, that is pretty cool. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's awesome. To see this in survival, you guys have no idea how awesome this feels to me. I'll do a few finishing touches, like fixing up these holes. Right, so now what I'm gonna do is build it up like this. I'm gonna give it a base, basically. There we go. My first ever lava cast is complete. And it looks pretty damn unique. Because we're playing modded, it's not just made of cobblestone. Instead, it's made of basalt and granite. And that's why it's got like a granite outline. That was not me, that was just natural. I wonder if I should make the entrance right here like this. Maybe we add these two here like this. That's an entrance, right? I'd say we're done. That looks pretty dang good. I think that's going to have to be it for this video. We built a literal tower, a skyscraper, you could call it. It's 50 blocks tall. Tell me what you guys think of it. I think it looks like a skyscraper, especially if we add another one next to it and like a little bridge in between, like the skyscrapers you see that are connected in big cities, you know? But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. As the sun sets in my Minecraft world, I have to log off. If you watched this far into this video, comment tower in the comment section below so that I know you saw this far. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. This episode is a bit late, and I'm sorry for that. My weekend was a lot busier than I thought it would, so I never had the time to record. So today, we once again have 9 people to put in the sign wall. First up is unknown but awesome. Then we have Steve Dumb, Diamond Beyblade, Patchy MC, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, Quiz 2020, Zero Lency, Matteo Lion SK, and Marietta Mazzarellini. Thank you so much to these 9 people for watching last episode. I appreciate you so much. Right, so today I want to do one thing. I want to build an ark. I've kind of been neglecting this area over here, and I want to build something over here. Kinda like Noah's Ark, and I might even put some animals on there and have a little animal farm in it. This area over here really isn't that bad in an area. I just kinda forgot about it. In fact, this is probably one of the coolest areas because you can see our giant 2023 as well as Mario and several of the village homes as well. Man, why does it have to be snowing? It's always snowing in my Minecraft world. Right, so I already have the build laid out in my test world, and I have a few screenshots ready, so all I need to do is copy it down to here. This is about the general amount of wood I'll need, probably a lot less, but it doesn't hurt to have more. This is one of the first designs in this world besides my mini boat over there in that area. That is my own. I kind of just went into my creative test world and kind of winged it. So let me know what you guys think. The first and most annoying thing we need to do when building on water is kind of build out to an area we think was worth it. Oh, right. I finally finished the base. This is the underwater portion. I just need to drain out the water with my sponges, and from there I can continue forward. This is actually a much bigger build than I thought it was. I'm not very good at building ships, but I'm happy with how this turned out. Just a little tidbit about last episode. It's underperforming views-wise, and I want to know, did YouTube push it out to you guys? Because it almost feels like they didn't. Alright, this is where we really start see it showing up. Also, another thing, a bunch of these animals keep committing suicide. Like, they get stuck under here, like this. He'll get stuck under here, and he'll just drown. It's really weird and really creepy. They're just, especially the chickens, they just keep drowning. So it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Oh boy, that took a hell of a long time. It is now 9:30 p.m. I still have 2 hours of homework to do, and I need to edit this video. So, unfortunately, there's not much content today. However, I did build a literal art, which I'm pretty happy with. This actually turned out looking really good. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is actually an original build of mine. I think we just heard a chicken drown. Holy crap, how many animals have drowned down here? We have a chicken, a cow, another chicken, a sheep, another cow. That's a little dark. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm pretty happy with it. I think maybe sooner or later we'll even try to move some animals into here and below deck. I've built a little dock in order to board. Now we can even lead animals on this dock and try to fit them through here. I'm not sure when I'll do that, but I will eventually. Until then, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you watch until the end of this video, please comment Noah in the comments below. It's Noah because this is based on Noah's Ark. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. I'm gonna head up to the sign wall here, and I also want to talk to you guys right now real quick actually. If you haven't yet, please go check out episode 12. It seems to be performing very poorly views-wise. Anyways, today we have 10 people to put on the sign wall. First up is Quiz 2020. Next we have Matil Lion, SK, Diamond Beyblade, Critol, Steve Dumb, Detonica, I hope I pronounced that right, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, Parallax Ladder, Zero Lency, and KP Bronx. A huge thank you to these 10 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are goated. Now, you might be wondering, how did I end up over here when I was writing over here? The signs have gotten a bit disorganized on the wall, and that is because I ran out of room and had to fill in empty signs from previous episodes. So now that every single sign is filled in here in our sign garden, we have a bit of an issue. Where am I going to put our next signs? Well, I've actually started working off camera on a fix. We're going to have a second layer. This second layer will have entrances on every corner and in the middle right here. And it will be basically a copy paste of the first layer except with more signs. And we shouldn't run out for a while then. I'm doing something a bit different when it comes to my recording, so I apologize if something seems off. Normally, when I record, I use voice mod and I have hear voice on. So I actually hear myself the entire time while recording. I can hear my voice coming back to me with a very slight delay. I got used to it for a while, but after returning to recording, I noticed I started stuttering, and I figured out why I was stuttering, everyone. It was because I couldn't get used to the delayed voice I was hearing inside my headphones. So I officially have stopped that, and now I am actually recording separately on OBS for my microphone and gameplay. This will probably let me adjust stuff better, but this also means I no longer know how my microphone sounds throughout gameplay, so I apologize if throughout this video it might sound a bit off. Anyways, today we're finally continuing a long forgotten project, Bikini Bottom. So basically, for those of you who don't know, a while back, I built what is basically Sandy's dome underwater over here. And I kind of just left it by itself. I told everyone I would build the other houses around it, the other recognizable SpongeBob places, but I have yet to do that. And today I want to do that. I've built SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's homes in my creative test world so that I can build them here. Over there on the other side of that underwater hill is Sandy's dome. And since Sandy's dome is the biggest of all of their houses, that means I had to sort of scale SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's houses down a little, so they might look a little off. But I tried my absolute best in recreating them with what I can. Since there is no waterlogging in this version, I don't want to use stairs or slabs underwater. So it was incredibly hard to miniaturize them a bit. Oh, and I'm once again recording this late. Although that's kind of just a classic thing for me to do at this point, isn't it? I'm excited to get started, and without further ado... Oh, wait, actually, one more thing. The SpongeBob house I am building is based off of a tutorial from someone else. However, I did do it in my own way. So I will link the tutorial. Well, it's not really a tutorial. It's a speed build of someone else. I will link their speed build in the comments and description below. But I just want to note that it is, for the most part, my own creation. Wait. Oh, another thing, actually. I figured out that you can craft flags in Better Than Adventure. I genuinely never knew we could craft flags. They're fully customizable. In this case, I just made it a black flag. I also put a flag up here on this dude's little pole, so now he is holding a white flag. So this dude's basically surrendering, I guess. Alright, I swam my way over to Sandy's dome so that we can get a better look at it. Here it is right here, underwater in all of its glory. So basically what I plan to do is I want to build SpongeBob's house right next to Sandy. Here. And then maybe on this side I can build the others. It's just wherever flat area I can find available that will fit their houses, basically. Building underwater is a huge pain, so I might even just build SpongeBob's house here. And it won't be connected to Patrick and the others, which I know will upset some people, but you gotta do what you can. SpongeBob relocated his pineapple. When building underwater last time, I used doors like this one because I can breathe. So I'm gonna be doing that once again as I build. You know, it is really dark down here while building, and this is pretty terrifying. And you know what's even more annoying? It's like I'm swimming in molasses, dude. I'm moving so slow. It's a great day. I just realized that I forgot a few blocks. I need green wood and I need stone. This should hopefully lead us back quickly enough where we can get the green wood and the stone needed to finish SpongeBob's house. Patrick's house and Squidward's house are both pretty simple as well, so I think I'm going to build all of them this episode. Now I should be good to head back. Right, so I've actually loaded into my creative test world just to see and show you guys what this is supposed to look like. You saw some of it, but this is what it actually looks like. You can see that it looks really good above water, but in the deep dark abyss that is the underwater, it might not look as good. Alright, here we are. This is SpongeBob's house in Minecraft. Doesn't look half bad. Now we have to move on to Patrick's and Squidward's. There's Squidward, there's Patrick, Sandy, and SpongeBob. If you have any other Bikini Bottom related suggestions to build underwater here, please let me know. And also, if you have any Bikini Bottom or SpongeBob trivia, drop it in the comments below and I'll try to answer it. And other people can try to answer it as well because SpongeBob trivia is pretty fun, honestly. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. If you made it this far into the video, please comment bottom in the comments below. Not Bikini Bottom. I mean, you can include it in there, but like bottom is the word I'll be looking for. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. Now, I'm recording this pretty late today, so I apologize if it will be a little quiet this episode. I actually ran out of time and wasn't able to make this episode until now. But now we're here, and I've actually did some work on the sign garden downstairs. It still needs some more tweaking, like the floor needs to be turned to grass. We need more light down here, but let's get to the sign wall. First up is Mateo Lion SK. Next we have Datonica. After that we have Quadrilige, Steve Dumb, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, Diamond Beyblade, Quiz 2020, Y Oculus A. I hope I pronounced that right. Psyche the Crystal Ball. I hope I said that right as well. And finally, Zero Lenty. A huge thank you to these 10 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are awesome. And now these 10 people are the first 10 people to be in the downstairs area of the garden. Right, so since I'm so low on time today, I figured why not do a world tour? So that's what we're going to be doing today. Welcome everyone to episode 15, and this is the first world tour of my Better Than Adventure world. My Better Than Adventure series is my longest and most ongoing series I've ever made on my channel in the 5 years I've been doing YouTube, so thank you all for motivating me to keep going. Right, since we're here, how about we start with the upstairs of here? This is my first bedroom. It's where I keep some useful stuff, like I have redstone, miscellaneous, and my valuables chest right here. This is also my main bed. This entire build here was built inside of a naturally generated cave, so that's why it looks like this. Right, so now that we're down from the bedroom up there, this is the main part you guys see a lot. This is our wood and stone chests. This is where I keep a lot of the stuff for building. Over here, this is sort of miscellaneous, but I keep a lot of the stuff that I use for random builds here as well. And these people here, these 8 are the first 8 to watch until the end of a Better Than Adventure episode. These 8 people are absolute legends in my Better Than Adventure series. Right, so over here we have our mine, but also down here we have our farm. This is where I primarily get a lot of my food. However, because I don't take a lot of damage, I really don't end up using a lot of food, so I really don't use this farm often. If we go even further down, you'll see that I start mining off into little holes like right here. And most importantly, right here, this is where I get a lot of my cobblestone, and this is also where I get a lot of my other resources for building. And if we were to head all the way down, you could see that's down there, that's where I get my diamonds. Right, so now if we walk around the corner here like this, over here, this is where I keep a lot of my natural supplies, so if I want to do any terrain building and stuff, these 2 chests are empty, but this is sort of more of my storage area over here. Right here, this is another entrance. This cave naturally generated like this, where it went in a wind, so that's why I built here, and I have here and there as the 2 entrances. Alright, now we come up to the big thing of my build. This is the railroad / roller coaster. This goes all the way over to there, and around in 2 different ways so that I can go through all of my builds while building. This is my fastest mode of transport in my world. Over here, these are 2 very important builds in my world. When I started this series, Technoblade had only recently passed away, and I was really distraught by this, but I wanted to honor him in some sort of way in my new Minecraft world, so I built a house specifically for him. This also goes for Tinfoil Chef, otherwise known as TFC. He was a Hermitcraft member and probably one of the biggest inspirations for this sort of series because he was very genuine and chill, and I sort of aimed to be like him. This is the only colored wood I have used so far on these homes, and that's specifically because I want these 2 to stand out. Now you may have noticed that my other builds around here also have signs. That is because each one of these houses is named after someone who frequently commented on my other episodes. So here we have Zapper. Zapper got this. This house is dedicated to Shadow Shark PvP, another one of the frequent commenters earlier in the series. Over here we have Catrois, another frequent commenter. Every one of these is very important to me because each one of them has someone's name on them. And each one of these people were an early commenter on the series that kept the series going. Over here, this is a statue in the center. This is inspired by a statue build I found on Reddit. I took some inspiration and tried to build my own in beta Minecraft. See, when I built all of this, I couldn't make sideways logs, nor could I make upside down stairs, so I really had to adapt when building this stuff. That's why when you see these builds like this, the logs look like this. When I first built this, I couldn't make the logs face sideways, and I also could not build upside down stairs, so that's why the roofs look like this. And no, I won't be changing it because it's a sort of remembrance that when I started this world, those were things that I was not able to do. Anyways, back to this statue. After I built it in the center of the town here, I figured why not put people who commented here. All of these are different episodes in which people watched until the end, and you can see some of these are unique names that we have not seen before. Over here, these are the hotels of the village is what I call them. They're the bigger builds. These builds are very simple, but I'm really proud of how they turned out. This is my own unique build. It's sort of almost like I think it's called a hostel, where you have a bed up here, you have 3 here for people that are sharing, they have a balcony, and then they have a bed down here. It's not much, but it works out pretty well, and each one of these is like that. Now, all of these paths, they all connect and loop around so that I can walk around them. This is our nether portal. Sometimes you hear it when we head over to the rails. I'm really proud of this nether portal design. It was really expensive because this took a lot of obsidian to make, but luckily I found an easy way to get it. There's a statue holding it up, and I'm really proud of how this statue holds up the portal like that. These are my 2 pets. This is Jelly, and this is Butter. Well, for these guys, they don't really come out of their little homes a lot because I'm really overprotective, but every now and then I'll let them walk with me. As it gets dark, we can see that up here I have a Mario on the top of the hill. This actually took a while to build. I don't remember which episode it was, but so far it's the first and only pixel art of our world, and I really want to build another one, so give me some ideas in the comments. Right here is a giant 2023. This is because in my yearly recap, I built this and I wanted to show it off in my world. All right, now that we've toured this main part here, I'm actually going to walk down the path here to show you guys the main dock. First, we have the lighthouse. I'm actually really proud of how this lighthouse turned out. However, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, you won't unsee it once I tell you guys, it kind of looks like a penis. Yep, now you're never going to unsee it. The lighthouse actually has multiple floors. This is the first one, the second one, the third, and the fourth. It's too small to really do anything with, but I do have a bed here for when I'm working in the dock over here. Out in the distance, we have the episode 10 sign, which was added recently on the 10th episode a few weeks ago. Every milestone, I will add another episode number back there. This is the dock I was talking about. It's the main one that I use. And right here, we even have a little boat that has been docked. If we actually look in the distance over here, there's another one that's on the water over there. And there's also a raft that I built that's right there. And recently in another episode, we have Stampy's face that is seeable over there. You can see that I've expanded the railroad a lot. Not only does it go underwater, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but it goes all the way around here and over that mountain because I plan to build some stuff over there. This is one of our bigger builds of the world right here. This is my trade ship. Because you guys already saw the sign garden at the beginning of the episode, I'm going to head this way first. Now, if we stop right here for a second, we can actually see our Greek build here. There is another statue in the middle of it here. This one is holding a white flag. All right, now if we continue our ride on the railroad here, you can see that it goes around like this, all the way around and down so that we can see as much as we can before we start to head underwater. This underwater portion is probably what took me the longest of this entire build. You have no idea how hard it is to build underwater in beta Minecraft. It is really frustrating. Over here, we have what we built in our most recent episode, that being the Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob base. If we head in this direction, I haven't shown you guys much of this, but this actually leads over to this island over here, which I also want to build in this location. And this island over here, I'm not sure what I want to build yet, so I would appreciate taking some suggestions. If you suggest the build and it makes it in, I will put your name on said build. So I just enabled fog because I realized I had it off, and it looks like it's a pretty foggy day in Better Than Adventure. I prefer it off right now because that fog is going to be super annoying when showing off all the builds. Alright, now that as we ride past here, I just got out because I wanted to show you guys this. This is another recent build of ours. It's one of my skyscrapers. I actually plan on building another one right next to it here and connecting them. And then maybe even building a third one by itself that's shorter. Now, if we go up here, we'll actually end up heading right through the sign garden, which is pretty awesome. And then right back to where we came from. In the episode right before this one, we worked on the area down here, and we added a new build to it. This is the Ark. I'm really proud of it, and I'm probably soon to move a bunch of animals into it. And we can actually see that the view from down here is pretty cool. We can see a lot of the houses that are on the edge here, as well as the 2023. Right, now I believe that is it for the world tour of Better Than Adventure. When I started this series, there wasn't really many other people making Better Than Adventure series. Now, there's several on YouTube. I believe, if I think about it right now, just off the top of my head, I believe that the first episode of the series has over 5,000 views, which is pretty insane for it being just an episode of a survival world of mine. I'm less focused on trying to get the top amount of views now as I was when I started this series, and now I'm just doing this all for fun and for you guys, so thank you so much for opening my mind to that. You know what, we've already done this before, but please comment beta in the comment section below and if you made it until the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in episode 16 of Better Than Adventure.